Then, on grade 7, I started to play online computer games. On that games, but the problem is, every time I play that games, I often found an error on the game. So, I searched on the internet how to fix the problem. Fortunately, I can fix the problem. Since that day, my parents always ask me about the computer when they have the problem. Even my brothers, friends, and my teachers always ask me about the computer when they have the problem. But on that age, I still didn't know what should I be in the future. So I searched on the internet all about technology, gadgets, and robotics until I found those gentlemen, Bill Gates and Steve Jobs. They really inspire me. Even this presentation is inspired by Steve Jobs. I really love them because so I aspire to become like them, to become programmer, to work for IT company, and I hope one day I can run my own IT company. Because I want to be a programmer, I searched on the internet how to make a computer program. I found many tutorials on the Google, YouTube, until I joined programmer forum. I learned a lot from the forum, and I got many friends on the forum. So today, I would like to introduce and present you my latest work combining an HTML editor and web browser. My name is FIRZA Pratama from Indonesia. Nowadays, people from all over the world often surf the web by using the browser. But the problem is, some of the users are web programmers. Whenever they want to modify the web page, they have to save it as HTML or text, then open it on HTML editor, which is time consuming. And for normal users, sometimes they have a desire to modify other people's web page, either for fun or learn web programming directly from their web browser. But the problem is, most of them do not have HTML editor installed on their PC, and current web browser do not have HTML editor. So I got an idea. Why don't I combine it, both web browser and HTML editor in one application? So after a few months, I'm working around Visual Basic. I successfully developed my own HTML editor, and it's called Node. For the HTML editor should have the preview. So whatever they edit on the source, it can be seen on the preview. The HTML editor also should be integrated with web browser. The HTML editor should also have those features: insert image, insert link, horizontal line, highlight source editor, live preview, and many others. So I present you my HTML editor. It's called Node. And I would like to demonstrate it for you. And here's the user interface of Node. The source attribute tab. As I said before, that it has many HTML text, bold, italic, underline, alignment, and many others like insert image, standard HTML. This standard HTML is for the normal user which do not know what HTML code is. So Node provides you the standard HTML, which has title, head, body, and many others. And the preview is live preview. You can target the title, hello, on the body, and say hello. It's Node. And it's written here. If I use bold text, and it's blocked. It's bold. Next. So the question is, which browser should I combine Node with? Do I combine it with Google Chrome? No. Do I combine it with Mozilla Firefox? No. Do I combine it with Internet Explorer? No. So, which browser I I combine it with, well, a year before I developed Framework, I successfully make my own web browser. So I combine it with my own web browser. The web browser that I developed is written on Visual Basic. The engine that I use is written on the C#. After I show you the programming language that my browser uses, I probably present you my own web browser, and it's called FIRZA. FIRZA has so many features, like overflow, tab, zoom, settings, bookmark, block manager, translators, RSS viewers, resource interceptor, file updater, downloader, share report, developer tools, mystery, bring home, and incognito tab, even more. So I would like to demonstrate it for you. Well, here's the user interface of FIRZA. It has its own start page. It's called Framework Home. Framework Home is the start page, which is Windows 8 style. It has three slides: most used, social, and news and fun. The best thing of it is editable. So you just click this style, and just do configuration, number of screens, 1 of 3, 1, 2, 3. Just click 1, you go search engine and click Google. Okay, and for example, I want to edit this Cascus. Go to ID, enter, and to make it able, just click the general settings file. Copy those source to this, to FIRZA folder, and to the sources, and just edit the source and copy and paste here. Just save. And boom. It's only one slide. I can move in a row. And the second feature that I want to show you is overflow tab. What is it? What happens if I have more than 4 tabs? Well, the tabs will be getting smaller, smaller, and even smaller. So how could I close those tabs? Do I close those tabs one by one? Of course not. FIRZA has its own unique features like close on the tab. Just right click on it, on the tab, and close the tab, and boom, it's gone. And the next feature that I want to show you is the omnibar. What is omnibar? The omnibar is the bar with you can type the websites like google.com here, or maybe you want to search something like FIRZA. Well, automatically search for the search engine that is optioned by you. There is so many search engines. There are Google, Yahoo, Ask.com, and many others. But Google is by default. I want to show you the next features. Sorry. Well, I want to show you the resource interceptor. It is the resource interceptor. What is resource interceptor? Resource interceptor is the feature that will show you all the information like images, CSS, RSS, and another file that is used by websites like Google websites. So for example, I want to block. Now the feature that I want to show you is the block manager. What is block manager? Block manager is the tools for you to block pop-ups, websites, and contents. For example, I want to block images. I just all the images on the website. I just add the PNG, the extension of the image, enter, and apply, refresh, and boom, it's gone. And next, I want to block Google. Just here, websites, type www.google.com, enter, apply, refresh it, special page that inform you that the web page is locked. If you want to unblock it, just remove it. Just remove. Next feature that I want to show you is pregnant. As I said before, the pregnant has its own HTML editor. It's called pregnant. This is the source of pregnant of Google.com, and it is the preview. You can do many things on it. Even you can change the Indonesia to whatever you want. For example, I want to change it to Palembang. And it's changed. Even I want to change the saya lagi dulu. I'm sorry. For example, awak lagi dulu. It's some like Indonesian like traditional language of I'm lucky. Here. So even the pregnant as inspecklement. And there's the inspecklement. So the web programmer will use this pregnant. So next I want to show you the architecture of web browser. This is the architecture of the pregnant. And what the externals are, it is the components that Pregnant and Pregnant use. For example, there are tab, Pregnant.dll, many others. The external component that I got are tab.dll, Pregnant, webkit.intro, unique.zip.dll, kiosk, and transitions. Next, I want to show you the forms. And here's the form. There are many forms like RSS viewer, pop-up blog, startup, form 3, which is the main one. About box 1, which is the about of Pregnant node, about Pregnant, and for example, what components that the main window, the main form is used. Use those components. There are Pregnant.dll and many others. On the Pregnant.dll, it has webkit DOM, first color text box, and webkit the CSS. And from the preview is the form of the Pregnant, and it uses webkit for the live preview, and the first color text box is for the source and the source editor. And I want to show you the source code of the Pregnant. It is the form. And here's the source code. I will explain you that this is the code for button box, and this is the code for button italic. This is the code for button underline, and many others. It is the for button default, and this is the code for button standard HTML. As you can see, this is all HTML text. And what I want to show you is the code for the main window. Example, this is the code for when the web page is completed. this together to retrieve the packet. So, what are the conclusions? Do the Python soft and Python fix the problems? Yes. Do the Python soft and Python user friendly? Yes. It's not only user friendly but also programmer friendly because it has Python Node and Inspectment, which is very useful for web programmer. And is it rich features? Yes. So here the future work of Python. First, I will ask hacker to test the security because the current security is not good enough. Second, to change to a better engine because the current engine I use is not good enough for the current web technology. The third is to add language feature option, which will include Indonesian language. I plan to add Palembang, Javanese, Sudanese, Bataknese, and many others. I plan to multi-platform supported like Linux, macOS 10, and many other operating systems. For the backend, I will add CSS shortcut feature, and I plan also multi-platform support for like Linux, macOS 10, and maybe iOS. So, if you want to try and help me to develop Python and Python, you can grab it on github.com. Thank you.